What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchets REACT, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction. So excited about this video. If you're new to us
And we're new to you,
make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 200K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, all right? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Let's get it.
This is Botswana. Ke lehatshe la rona le lentle, lehatshe la Temane, lehatshe la kgomo le mashi, lehatshe la Ratebogo le Tsile.
Look at Tobago in the middle. It's Tobago.
Botswana is definitely Africa's hidden crown jewel. Applying for visa to visit this country is definitely my most difficult visa I've ever applied. It took me 2 solid years for my visa to be granted, but finally, I made it. Man, I made it to Botswana, bro. Yeah, you won't believe that I finally made it after all the stress.
Dumelang, welcome to Gaborone. We're standing right here at the Central Business District, which is the first capital city of Botswana, because we've got two. We've got Francistown and Gaborone as the main capital city. Now, Botswana is located in the southern African region of Africa, and this is the place you definitely want to be, because we've got very amazing people, friendly, outgoing, sociable, and of course receptive to everybody else in the world.
Do you believe this guy?
Hitting them.
I'm not sure my friends. I want to take him to my home village.
I see. I want to take him back home.
This country is a beautiful country. It's peaceful. The people are kind. They are loving.
You can go anywhere and you won't struggle to make friends. The people that you meet are going to be genuine. You know, like in some places, I've been to places where you meet people and they're being nice because chances are they want to rob you. Chances are they want to do something sinister, you know what I mean?
Yo!
But when you meet people and they're smiling with you and they're drinking or eating with you, it's actually genuine. They're not
like it, though.
anything later.
And
Nah, I like that, because you can run across people that's just nice. They can be bad tomorrow.
For real.
But I could do a genuine person. Like, I just love the genuine. I like that.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it.
I'm going to keep my comments to myself.
Alright, baby.
they're just, kind, very kind. That's what I can say about this country.
No, but honestly, though, all of our Botswana videos, we've gotten that same reaction from a lot of people, that they are kind people.
Generally, people that come from outside come here and say we are hospitable people, we're lovely, we're well-mannered people, and we're just kind-hearted people generally. That's what people say, tourists say about our country.
I love how the people are very friendly. I also love the infrastructure.
This is definitely one of the most perfect countries that I've been in Africa. The present-day Botswana was once second poorest country in the world. And with right leadership, they've been able to transform the Botswana that you see today.
This is where the city of Gaborone started, the Bonington farm.
What do you mean by that?
Well, essentially what it means is that in 1966, when Botswana got independence, this was the only home that was found out.
So literally there was nothing in the entire Gaborone?
The entire Gaborone was just a bush.
Oh, wow.
All we see right now, all this beauty is what was established by Botswana.
And
We're one of the
what
few
was the
countries in
year?
Southern Africa that did not inherit
I hate to go so far.
any infrastructure. So you can imagine that just 66, when Botswana got independence, this was the only Gaborone started,
Something
the
36.
Bonington farm.
What do you mean by that?
Well, essentially what it means is that in 1966, when
1966.
Botswana got independence, this was the only home that was found out.
So literally there was nothing
They've been
in
working
the entire
Straight
Gaborone?
The entire Gaborone was just a bush. all you
They've
see
been
right
working.
now, all this beauty is what was established by Botswana.
Look at
We are
that.
one of the few countries in Southern Africa that did not inherit any infrastructure. So you can imagine that this place was an entire bush, and there was a white colonial community that was staying here up until the government bought the area. It's now government property.
And as a young man on a journey to change the negative narrative of Africa, I'm here to tell you, fasten your seatbelt, because I'm going to be your co-pilot in terms of showcasing the real beauty of Botswana to you. And I must say that it's time for Botswana.
Welcome to Botswana!
It's my first day in the country of diamond, and I believe that I can get diamonds everywhere. Hi. Do you have diamonds?
That's crazy,
No?
bro. Come on, bro.
Maybe. Is that not a diamond? This is the country of diamond. I guess there should be diamonds everywhere. But I feel so happy to be here. Listen, this is my first time walking on the street of Central Business District of Botswana's capital, Gaborone to be precise. And listen, I feel like I'm the only one walking on the street. The rest, I can't. I'm like, where are the people? But guess what? I believe that it's something to do with the population of this country.
Botswana has about 2 million people.
The whole country?
2
And
million.
the thing is like, the Central Business District looks like a new city or that they are building. Because every
Ooh, I like
building
that
that
ray on
you
that
see
building.
right now
It's
is
hard.
new. So I guess I need to know the reason why. Walking in the street of Gaborone excites my soul, because can you believe that prior to independence there was literally nothing? So this country was built from scratch by the people of this country.
Hard.
Yes.
So you actually saw the city grow.
Absolutely. Remember,
You know what? That's a good thing. Because first of all, it's their work, their labor. They can go back and see things that their family may have help with. You know what? And they don't have artifacts and monuments and buildings that they look to that could be a negative point of history.
Exactly.
So
That's a bar.
I like that.
That's a bar.
we got our independence in '66. So I was a tiny baby in '65 when we came here. None of these other buildings were there.
And after
Said it was
5
empty.
decades after independence, this is one of the fastest growing economy in the world. Botswana got one of the best roads in Africa.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know if they got
It's
potholes at all.
Francistown, the second largest city in Botswana, with a population of
Smooth
about
roads.
120,000 people. Look behind me. What do you see?
I could have sworn I heard her
It's a
say 2
beautiful
million.
tarred road.
She did.
So Francistown
Okay.
is the first city, or is the first in Botswana to have a road, a spaghetti road, the one we just drove on. We show it.
This is really impressive to see, because this is a country that had only 12 kilometers paved road right before independence.
How would you describe
the roads in this country?
What did that?
If I say they are good, it's an understatement. They are too perfect, as you can see yourself. I don't know if you can remember us going through any portals. I don't think there are that many. all the roads are really good. In some places, in some countries, you find only good roads in certain areas, highways, or just getting into the central of town. But here, all around, it's all the same.
Straight up.
The roads
so
are
good.
immaculate,
That is good, yeah.
well done,
potholes
and
and
the lighting is really good. And as you can see, most of the street lights, they're all solar-related ones. So the investment that the government has done, I think it's very, very good.
Botswana, on your screen, I'm here to tell you that this is Africa, this is Botswana, this is Gaborone. And let me tell you something. What I got in here, I find it so identical to South Africa and Namibia. But I'm not here to compare, but I'm here to tell you that this city's infrastructure development is on the rise. And it's about time for you all to come, see, live, and experience it.
Yeah, so I wonder what it's like today for the younger generation. Are they aware of how beautiful Africa is? Or are you feel, and I don't think they are watching Africa from a bad viewpoint like we were in the early 2000s.
like
you know what I'm
Gen
saying?
Z?
Yeah, I don't think they ever get a bad rep when it comes to Africa. You know what I'm saying? Like just the viewpoint of it.
I don't even know.
But coming up, we seen it on TV. I remember staying up late nights and having to watch this stuff, and they asking for money, saying this is the Africa in general, and they need donations.
Yeah.
None of that's happening today. They can't. I just don't feel like social media allow that type of videoing to come out into the world where people can say, you know, this is how Africa looks in a bad way. It's no way possible.
Yeah, no,
way
because the
possible.
people who are from there show them the truth now.
Facts.
We didn't have social media. We were not speaking to people of different nations and all of that. We were speaking to people who went to school with us, people in our city.
Yeah.
Now we can see anywhere.
Right.
Like, I don't want to bring it up, but what just happened with everybody switching over to a different app and they're seeing a different place for the first time and they're like, hold up, wait a minute. Yeah. So I don't think Gen Z have that picture like what we had when we were younger.
I mean, all we had was literally we had the TV set, and it was telling our vision. It was telling the vision, television. You feel me? So whenever we were watching that, whatever they wanted us to see, that's what we saw.
Yeah, I don't even remember watching an African movie when we was younger. Roots, but you know,
but not
the
in
beginning of Roots, but that was not recent. That was our history of what it used to look like. So I don't remember watching an African movie when I was younger. Yeah. I think the first African movie I watched was Serafina.
Oh.
Well, no.
Serafina would have
I'm thinking that's not the name of it. I'm thinking of recent. That's not the name of it.
That's why I say, Serafina was different.
What is that movie? The lady from A Different World is on it.
I
can't think of her name. What is that movie? It's a South African movie, is it not? Y'all let me know. Because I don't want to prolong the video.
Alright.
So this is my brother who lives in Botswana. And I just want to know, how is life like living in Botswana?
Botswana is a very, very peaceful country. And it's fast developing. And there is development all around most of the cities. Even in the villages, the government is investing quite a lot for the locals.
That's good.
The housing projects with the government are actually giving people money to build houses in every village.
Handing it,
and then
I like it.
There are a lot of tenders where they are doing roads, street lights within the villages, not even in the main city. So if you have been around like what you've been seeing, you can see that there's quite a lot of development within the central of Botswana here in Gaborone. But as you go out, it's partially the same.
That is great.
One thing that I will tell you the truth about, here the law is very strict. You should follow the law. And now if you don't follow the law, you will be in trouble. Yes. This country is a country whereby the Africa continent, they must learn from this country because of the way they do their things. Law and order works. Everybody obey the law. This is a country I prefer, to my own knowledge, I want the youth of Africa to learn from this country.
This is an African country that I believe that the entire Africa must learn from, because I have traveled and I've never seen anything like this before. This is one thing that I think it's quite interesting in this country. You see where I am right now? These are actually new roads that have been constructed.
Right.
And as you can see, they are busy installing a solar power street lights. So you guys are busy installing street lights?
Efficiency.
This is a forest. But you believe that people will be coming to stay in here?
Yeah, they will.
So you have to do the road plus the street light before people move in here.
That's it, man. That's the point.
No, you guys got one of the best countries in the world.
Yeah, man. Good luck.
But even looking at the overview of all of it, it still looks fresh. Everything looks good, looks clean. It looks like they just put it there. Like, it really look good.
Yeah, and that's a good thing.
That is a really good thing.
Y'all know we hear the good and the bad about different countries, regardless if it's on the African continent or not. But I don't think we have ever run across a country where everybody appreciates their government.
Nah, this one is given. Everybody's
Yeah.
happy looking, you feel me? And they respect the law, which is good to hear.
Yeah.
Not too many people could care. You know what I'm saying? Because of how it just don't work out in their favor, but the law here works out in everyone's favor.
You see what happens
like
when the government appreciates their people? That's all I'm saying.
Education is free. Is it really true that education is free in this country?
Yeah.
Look at that.
It's very
Look at that.
free.
Can't complain, bro.
To almost tertiary.
I heard that you guys, even when you are in school, they still give you money.
Yeah, you basically get paid to come to school.
Oh my goodness, you get paid to come to school.
Yeah.
So which means that every month you get money for being in school.
On Friday I'm getting.
Bro, can I be your friend?
Come on, man.
Are you saying that you get paid to go to school?
I get paid.
How do you get paid for going to school, man?
It's more like, you know, I don't know whether to say that the government is in a way thanking you for doing well for your O level, and also for purpose of you know, empowerment in terms of the human resource, to say that you have done well and the country maybe is lacking in terms of the human resource, therefore you have done well, get the money, get the degree and come work for us, and we are paying. It's more of a grant, you know, so yeah.
Sounds so simple, man.
After school you pay for it.
Yeah. You pay for it, but they're not really that harsh on you, you know.
Okay. Just to encourage you to go to school.
Yeah, to encourage you to go to school.
I want to know how much do you receive in a month?
So in a
for being in
month,
school?
they receive, because I indicated that, I'm self-sponsored for the second one. They receive like 1,900 as the monthly allowance. Yeah. Then if at the beginning of an academic year, they get like 3,000. So they realize it's credit.
Even your books?
Yeah. And also to understand that, you know, our university is one that Botswana came together and channeled their resources for us to have the university. So in short, the government, more like paying for your studies, is in a way doing exactly like the essence of the university itself.
It's more like paying you back for what your parent did in the past.
Yeah, our forefathers.
That makes sense.
Yes.
That makes sense.
More or less, yeah.
That makes sense, because this was built by the people.
By the people. That's hard, man. The way they thought about that.
This is a country that right after independence they had no university.
Well, there's always been an institution of higher learning for people in Southern Africa. So the government, the colonial governments of Basotholand, Swaziland, and also Bechuanaland had a university in Lesotho, which was mostly covering people of Bechuanaland, Basotholand, and Swaziland. And then up until our independence around 1976, the government of Botswana decided to have its own university.
About 10 years later.
Therefore, that meant stopping people going to Lesotho or going to Swaziland to go study education. So there was a call for the government to fundraise, where every family in Botswana was encouraged to commit or donate a cow.
A cow? Come on, man.
The community
wow,
came together.
wow, look, okay.
One man, one beast. One man, one beast. So it is out of this money that was generated that we managed to build this this university.
The investment
University
is
of Botswana
wild.
is one of the biggest universities in Africa and one of the fastest growing. It's got close to over 17,000 students. And it's free education. It's
Free?
It's free education, yes. We don't pay education in Botswana up until university. Even if you go study overseas in the best courses, the government takes care of that.
You have no right to say that you won't go to school in this country.
Man, that's good.
Because man, growing up in Botswana, you look like you just got everything figured out, bro. Like the lifestyle is really just, I ain't gonna say it's handed, but the way everything is available and everybody's disposal so they can be helped correctly is a beautiful thing. Nothing is just gonna be handed out. Obviously, they build it up. Their people build it up, and they're still reaping the benefits of what their people build. I want to really say something right now, but I'm not. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
But I really want to say
feel
that. That's
like
why I like that.
When the people are so involved in what they country have now, it makes you want to take care of it better. You know, I don't know. I'm a little jealous though. I'm a little jealous because when I went to school and I had to get on my dad's income in order to figure out if I would get Pell Grants or loans. I couldn't get no grants because of his income. I couldn't get a grant until I became a mother. That's when you're considered an independent student. Then I got them grants. I'm like, oh Lord.
Yeah.
You know, that's when, you know, I received the federal money. But, baby, I loved it. And then if you decide to go to school overseas, they will still pay for it.
They still holding you down. This makes me really, really happy for y'all.
Yeah.
It's due because, man, the way y'all are reaping the benefits of what y'all people did.
Yes.
I love to hear it. I love to hear that.
In Botswana, healthcare is free.
Well, this is one of the main hospitals in Botswana. It's called Princess Marina Hospital, and health is free in Botswana. Like, it's free for everyone. We don't pay anything at all.
Heard that.
Yeah.
You mean you don't pay anything at all?
Nothing. Okay, there's a small fee that we pay for administration, which is 5 pula. And if you don't have the 5 pula, they still consult you. You still get free medication and everything.
And there is a hospital or a clinic at every corner of this country, including the villages.
Man, I love that, bro. Okay.
I mean, in Botswana, even to farm or to be a farmer, the government does everything for you.
See, I got you.
Straight from the university. Was it really a capital-intensive project for you, or you started from somewhere with no money?
I actually, you know, like I was saying, that immediately from the university, I did rain fed. I went to the offices because usually in Botswana, when the rain season comes, you know, citizens, they register for free if you want to farm, if you want to produce, yes. You know, you register your 4 hectares land, the government will give you free fertilizers, free seeds, you know, the tractors will come and plow for you for free.
For free.
Help
My
you be
fellow brothers
successful.
and sisters across the globe, welcome to the land of the free.
Literally.
Literally, I would say that first impression, Botswana is super safe. Guess what? I left this bag here yesterday. And this guy
already showed you the bag yesterday.
Yeah.
God bless everybody.
Come this side.
Yeah, this side.
Nah, bro, I don't know.
Why did you?
Bro, I don't know too many countries that's gonna give you your bag back.
I don't know.
You lose a bag, bro.
Baby.
Literally.
You better start looking up the items you had in the bag and add to your cart right now.
Man, I'm just thinking about people who pull up to the hotel and they leave all their stuff in the trunk, then wake up the next morning and all their stuff taken out.
Oh, Lord. Now, that's not everywhere now. That ain't everywhere.
It ain't everywhere. But when you have experiences like that, you don't think that you're going to get your stuff returned to you.
Right.
You know? This is good for y'all right here.
When you find the bag on the top of the car, you say, I'm a Rastaman, just a Rastaman, take the bag, man.
Wow, go on, man.
Yes,
Thank you, man. Which means that the people in this country are
Say
super
one,
nice.
one.
Literally, phone, everything is in this bag. And he just returned it.
Everything's still in there.
So, you know what? I realized that there are two sides of Gaborone, because the first place that I was literally walking, I realized that I was the only one walking in there.
Yeah,
I felt
he
like
said that.
I mean, I was walking in the street all by myself.
Yeah.
But here I see More
lot
people.
of movement.
Yeah. Where is this part of the city?
Yeah, and I'm glad she's actually about to mention it because I noticed that too. A lot of traffic. Like it wasn't really no traffic at all, but here I can see a lot of traffic. People walking, a lot of shoulder to shoulder going on, which is up to speed. I like this right here too. I like this.
Yeah, Dion likes to be in a crowd.
Oh Lord, she just be telling me.
He do.
Y'all. She be telling.
Dancing and stuff, talking to everybody. Like,
Oh,
come on,
Lord.
Dion, you ain't got to talk to everybody.
Oh,
You want to
Lord.
talk to the plants too?
The plants.
Come on.
So it's in Main Mall. Yeah, it's not far from the station. Yeah.
This place is called what? Main Mall.
Main Mall.
Is it the oldest part of the city?
Yes, that is.
Oh, okay, but what happens in here?
You normally find stalls, different stalls, food stalls. You'll find clothing stalls. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, so literally you can get everything
Everything you want.
in here.
Yeah.
Wow. But literally what I'm seeing is more clothes.
Yeah.
Like everyone sells clothes in there.
Yeah. And also food stalls, especially like during lunch hour.
Some good eating.
Yeah.
The streets in this country are super clean and very organized to the extent that I never saw a single hawker nor beggars on the street.
Did you say hooker?
I think you said hookers.
Tell me one thing that
Where he been at?
For real.
I'd say that we have the best beef.
Even Steve Harvey spoken about our beef. So if you don't know about our beef, now you're gonna know.
Come on.
Our beef is one of the finest beefs across the continent. Everybody who's been to Botswana will tell you about our beef, and it produces another cuisine that I really enjoy, which is the seswa. Seswa, and you can pair that meal, the meat with your pap, your beans, your sam, your madombi. So you can pair it with anything, and it's absolutely delicious.
We are in Botswana, and I want to let you all know that whenever you find yourself in here, there is one meal that you need to try, which is seswa. I mean, when I got in here, everyone is like, you cannot leave this country without tasting our traditional, authentic meal. And guess what? When I found myself in here, I realized that everyone was literally here. What is so special about seswa?
Oh well, so is our staple food. I guess it's our staple dish. That is just simply, it is beef, cooked, well cooked and pounded. There's nothing really into it. Just plain beef pounded.
Plain beef pounded?
Yeah.
With water?
It is cooked, I guess, with water and salt, a little bit of cholesterol.
Do you have spices in there?
No, just plain beef. Plain. It is plain. Yeah.
Finally, I got my seswa.
So now taste your seswa.
Let's see.
I need to taste only seswa, or I have to eat with something
I
else?
think you came here for seswa. So
I just came here for
just
seswa.
get it, yeah.
See, I'm tasting seswa for the first time.
Lower the pressure.
It's very tender, it's very soft,
Well cooked.
but very salty. You put salt in there?
Yeah. You season for taste, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta get the pop.
Above all, so tasty.
Got it. Pap. Got to put it with that.
9.5.
9.5.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
That's
That's a big one.
If you put pepper in there, I'll give you 10 over 10.
We are like our pepper too now.
A nation without a past is
Okay.
a lost nation.
Oh, that was heavy.
That's a bar.
Okay, so another country that we have been discovering, Kenya. They are when we was looking at their food and discussing their food and conversing back and forth in the comment section, they said that they don't use a lot of spice too in Kenya. So this sounds like if that is y'all national dish, national treasure, and there's no spice in it, I wonder, are y'all spice people? Like a lot of spice or not? Let us know.
As the genesis of Botswana.
Uh-oh, we're going to get some history. I forgot what the 3 meant. It's something important.
It's going to be mentioned. They're showing it.
And welcome to Botswana. Behind me,
Here we
we
go.
have our 3 chiefs, and they are the ones that made us.
Wow.
The men behind me are our 3 great Kikosi or chiefs.
So these are the three chiefs who went to England in 1895. They were protesting against the transfer of this country to a company called British South Africa Company, owned by a British man called Cecil John Rhodes. But that time, that man Rhodes was ruling three countries, almost owning them. Zimbabwe as Southern Rhodesia, Zambia, Northern Rhodesia, Malawi as Nyasa land. So the name Rhodesia came from his surname Rhodes. So his mission was to rule and to control the whole of Africa, from Cape in South Africa and Cairo in Egypt. So he convinced the British officials here for them to transfer Botswana to his company, British South Africa Company. So the three chiefs went to protest in 1895 to say, no, we are against being given to a company. As Botswana, we want to remain under the protection of the British government. By the time they went to England, it was 10 years after we got protection from the British. 31st March 1885, we got protection from the British. And the country was then named the Botswana Land Protectorate.
Yeah.
So they misspelled Botswana Land and they wrote Botswana Land. We're not a colony, but a protectorate.
They did that.
Interestingly, Cecil John Rhodes is the one also who set up the railway you see, which passed the train right now. He managed to leave Cape Town up to DRC with his dream of establishing continental Africa as his own country. So you can imagine at that time, in terms of project management, someone building a railway line from Cape Town all the way to DRC. The company is called Botswana Land Railway Company. That's the company that he owned to conquer the whole continent of Africa. So he was quite a very interesting man.
From my research on the internet, I was told that Botswana was never colonized, but rather a British protectorate.
Yeah.
How true was that?
Well, it's more the same thing. The only country in Africa which has never been colonized was Ethiopia.
Yeah.
Botswana was colonized by the British. That was called British Botswana Land Protectorate. So the practice of government was colonialism. We are under the protection of the British or the Empire. That is why our capital was the only capital in the world that was outside Botswana Land. It was in South Africa.
Wow.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, the person who gave Ghana independence was actually one of our governors here. He was based in Botswana Land in Mafeking, went to Accra, getting his independence, to Kamenkuruma, and then he was also our governor here. He started here, actually. Yeah. So we are under the colonial government.
Okay.
And then, fortunately, in 1966, we got our independence. And then the beauty that you see in Botswana nowadays is because of our diamonds and our tourism.
The Brits knew about the diamonds like that.
Didn't discover.
I don't think they knew about the diamonds because the second that they was getting their independence, they was able to, just like oil.
Mm-hmm.
Once that oil start to spark, you know what I'm saying? You can really make a lot of money.
Yeah.
Diamonds is a woman's best friend.
Listen.
Man's best friend. Put that in the chandelier. You can do a lot with diamonds.
I be wanting to say a lot of things. Y'all know I be studying the history and things and putting two and two together. I'm so glad they got independence when they did.
I really want to say some stuff too, but
Natural resources in so many African countries has actually become a curse. But with the right leadership in Botswana, it actually became a blessing.
When we discovered the diamonds in the early 70s,
what I tell you,
kind of agreement.
What I tell you,
structured with De Beers to then form a big conglomerate called Botswana was unlike any that was existing in the world, where now we're 50-50 partners in the most valuable resource, and then that resource, diamond resource, was managed very, very frugally. But the most important thing that both these gentlemen had, QKJ and Festus Mogai, QKJ Masire and Festus Mogai, was to underscore the importance of education. So priority was given to educating the public. And a lot of the diamond monies were diverted to education. In my view, that is what contributed the most to the explosive growth that we experienced in the 70s and 80s and also in the 90s, where I think we were the fastest growing economy in Africa, if not the world.
Botswana is one of the least corrupt countries in Africa.
So the other factor that really made a huge difference in my judgment is that there was no corruption at first. Yes, now we do have corruption, but the corruption that we have is a function of the last 10 to 15 years. But those days, there was zero tolerance for corruption, where cabinet ministers were happy to drive simple cars and live in simple houses.
And with the same diamond revenue, Botswana now owns a national carrier known as Air Botswana. Botswana is not just Gaborone, so come along with me, let's fly to the touristic capital of this beautiful country.
You're on the move.
Changing the narrative.
These are the stars of Air Botswana.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay, thank you. You can call us Queens of the Jets.
We are the Queens of the Jets.
Thank you.
They are Queens of Air Botswana.
It's a testament that in this country they got more cows than humans. You know why? Because this is my first time boarding an aeroplane that have been served dry meat, popularly known as biltong.
I was about to say, it's a biltong.
Right.
So we finally made it to Kasane.
Welcome to Kasane, guys. Whatever you do, guys, please eat the brim. Please,
The best fish. The best fish.
The best fish.
Enjoy. You're going to love it here.
What makes Kasane so unique that everyone has to be here?
It is the best place to be on earth. On earth. It's
and you
the
guys
best
are going
place.
to the Okavango Deltas?
This is where four countries meet. This is the only credit point in the world.
This one,
Ever. You guys are gonna have fun.
Have fun.
Okay?
And enjoy.
Enjoy.
A beautiful Botswana.
It seems nice.
We made it. Huh? Everyone is cuckoo. Can you believe it? He said he has friends in Ghana and his name is Kweku. And I'm like, everyone is called Kweku in Ghana. Kwesi, Kwame.
Named after.
Yeah.
Let's go to the shuttle.
Botswana tourism?
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, wow.
I'm Jonathan, and then that's Jonathan.
Hi.
Hi.
Nice to see you.
Welcome to Kasane.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Love that beautiful sky.
Kasane is Botswana's tourism capital, famous for the Chobe National Park, which has a large number of heads of elephants. This is the tourism destination where when tourists come, this is the place to be. We've got the mighty Chobe River, the perennial river that never dries. And this place called Kasane is where you get the quadrupoint, the only place in the world where you get the quadrupoint. This is where you get to experience Namibia, Zambia, and Zimbabwe whilst you're in Botswana by the famous Kazungula Bridge.
I'm about to make history because this is one place in the world that I've always wanted to be. I mean, I've heard about this place, 4 countries meeting at one particular place in Africa, and I was like, when will be the day that I'll step my foot in here? This is the day. I feel so happy today because I just made history. I've always wanted to walk on this bridge. I've always wanted to kiss this bridge. Hey! Can I kiss it? Mwah! This is the only place in the world that 4 countries meet each other. So the Kazungula Bridge that you see right now did not exist before. But Zambia and
They had to
Botswana
do it,
decided
though.
to come together
Yeah,
to make
had
life
to do it
of
like
the
that.
people and goods easier.
A major infrastructure project delivered in partnership between the Republic of Botswana and the Republic of Zambia. We believe this project is really a regional flagship and goes far to demonstrate how much countries can get to achieve if we collaborate on this common development in the region.
Yeah, man, you gotta collaborate, man. So where's that?
We often hear how some people run into difficulties when they're traveling across the borders of the different countries on the continent of Africa. So let us know, will it be a little easier right there? You know, just driving the car, just, you know, going here, going there.
He stood there and it looked like nothing was going on.
Right. And we have seen in some videos where, you know, it's not really, the videos we have seen when they're crossing the borders, it's not so much of what we do here.
Yeah.
It's a little easier.
Boat cruise on Africa's Great Lake is something that I really enjoy doing. I mean, I've done a cruise on the Zambezi River, and here I am in Botswana. I'm here to do another one, which is on the Chobe River, man, and I can't wait to share all the excitement with you all. I feel like it's about time for me to tell you all that it's about time to travel Africa, experience Africa, live in Africa, enjoy Africa, explore Africa. Listen, I got so much to tell you, but hey, Botswana, to me, is a new found love.
Welcome to Chobe River, guys. So Chobe River is the borderline between Botswana and Namibia. So on our right, where you're hearing that music, that's Namibia. That's on our right here. And on our left here, that's Botswana. So the music you are hearing there, that's an island. That's a bar in Namibia. We call it Pole Pole Bar. It's on an island.
Is it possible for us to go enjoy the music?
You can hear it too.
No, it's not. Not possible. We have to go through the immigration.
Okay, still gotta go through immigration. But
if I can't go and dance, I guess I can still enjoy the music and dance in Botswana. Botswana.
You always have the same dance moves.
In Botswana, dancing from music from Namibia. Africa is funny, bro. So one of the things that I really enjoy being here, the fact that I can actually do 2 safaris in a day. What do I mean by that? In the morning, we did a game drive driving to see animals on the land. But guess what? We are now on an aquatic safari that I've never done before. So guess what? We'll be on this boat for a few hours, get opportunity to see the sunset, and also get opportunity to see, animals like... This right in front of me, you see African buffaloes. And guess what? You can only see this if you do the boat cruise safari. This is an experience worth dying for.
That is a nice picture.
So more like the Chobe River is inside the national park. So you see elephant right behind me? It is what it is. That's what Botswana gives you. See the sun on my face? The animals on my background? What a perfect picture, man. I hope you all enjoyed this amazing episode as we enjoyed filming it. But let me ask you a question. Have you subscribed to the channel? Please help us hit 2 million subscribers.
All right, we're going to stop right there. I know what to do. Make sure you guys go check his channel out. This was a lot, man. Botswana is like one of those places they're just going to take you in and love on you.
Yeah, it looks so peaceful.
It looks so comfortable.
Yeah, I have not heard of the water safari, the cruise safari before. That's interesting. We'd love to learn more about that. We'd love to have a video about that if y'all know one out there, on the whole experience. All right, y'all. We hope you guys enjoyed learning about Botswana with us. We'll see you soon. Peace.